All right. Luckily, I didn't lose too much. Only lost a little bit there. My stupid computer. Oh well. Well, maybe we'll actually be a little more creative or something. Hello. All right. So I'm actually going to go into a color version because I'm pretty happy with these two. They're on the two of them. So I'm just actually this is actually a technique Fungus does, but so we'll just do like forced. So essentially, I just want to kind of get a quick color palette for my scene. So let's see. Okay, so there's my ref. So I'm just going to find a bunch of images that I like, but it's less what the actual photo is and more about the color it'll give you. I like this one a lot actually, so I'll probably use that one. Actually, he usually starts it quite a bit earlier. Okay, so I'm actually going to just pull that in here. And this is something you don't actually want to use this as some sort of crutch. It's just kind of to actually I'm gonna help. Actually, I might have done it too late in the process for it to actually work well. So we have a color there. I don't know if that's actually what I want. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to do color there. I'm just going to do a color pass. So and then usually so I have this set as a color layer, just kind of it takes the value information and applies the color. But if you're going to be working on a color layer like that, you need to make sure that again, breaks in the stream. That's no fun. Thanks for joining, Drew Kim. Okay. Anyway, back to this. So color. So when I'm on here, make sure that in my eyedropper, I'm actually on current layer, because then that way it won't pick up like black or gray over here. It'll only pick up what's on that layer. So it doesn't matter what's actually, So now I'm on black, but not really, because on the layer itself, it's green. So, because that's important, because I'll be doing a bunch of color paths here. I actually don't have my nice, actually do have a nice color picker called Coolerus. Actually just forgot to download it. Is there still breaks in the stream happening there, or is it calmed down? So I like the way that that's kind of foggy. I like those, like the yellowish color there. So let's try something like that. I can kind of turn that on and off. So I'm kind of liking that. I'll probably, yeah. Actually, let's just stick to color now. The main brush I use, well, I have a few here, and I do need to put them up online somewhere, but send me an email, I'm sure I'll get you a copy. When I'm just doing this stage of stuff, I usually just have this angle. It's pretty standard, you know, brush, but then my my Wacom pen can get rotation and stuff on there, so that's kind of nice, because then I can do kind of like some sharp lines, then also do some, you know, like larger things. Then I also have a textured version of this, just to kind of give a little bit of tooth. And then other than that, I use this one, which is like an oil brush. So you can kind of see it has a little bit of texture to it. It kind of simulates a nice brush. And then I also have this one, which is a dirty brush. So it's another kind of paint brushy kind of thing. And then pair that with this brush, which is called a mixer brush. So I think it first came out in CS5. But essentially, you can kind of blend stuff like real paint. So I kind of use that to kind of blend stuff together at certain. So I might actually paint with my oil brush here. Maybe do a little bit here and there, and then kind of take that brush and kind of mix it. But I usually actually don't start using this until I'm in the polishing stage, and since I'm only in, you know, still doing just concepting, I'm kind of just going to stick to this just flat angle one. Ah, bummer. Well, we'll see you later. I don't know why. Is it is the stream jumpy for anyone else, or was it just Drew Kim there? Actually, I'm going to go back to just value right now. I know I said I wouldn't, but I am. Okay, cool. Cintiq. I use the Cintiq at work. I don't have one at home because they're expensive. But I would love to have one at home. I like Cintiq, but I'm using Intuos Pro at home, and that works just fine. And even like I recommend people just getting into digital painting, like any of the Intuos Pen and Touch and stuff. I think those are the lower cost Wacom tablets. Those are even just perfectly fine. They have everything you need to kind of get started and learning. So I'm partial to Wacom only because I've only used Wacom. So I haven't actually used any other brands, but you know, I'm all about the competitiveness. So if people make some better versions, better than Wacom, then great. But I just haven't. They at least know their stuff. I'm actually going to make sure I'm saving more regularly because I lost that previous work, so hopefully that won't happen again. Oh yeah, Cintiq. Yeah, that's probably a nice little tablet. Yeah, I like the Cintiqs. Yep, it's good stuff. I wish I had one at home. That'd be nice, but alas. I'm guessing you've used a Wacom tablet. What do you like? Do you feel like Cintiq you can work a little better that way? Used to like drawing with your hand kind of in front of you, like classic, I guess traditionally. Because it probably took me a good 3 months to just get used to using a standard Wacom tablet, just because like drawing in front of me without looking at my hand and having that connect on the screen was a little weird to get used to. That's for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I even had I have some friends who or this one friend of mine. He does he has like a nice like was it 24 HD or something, so like a real nice Cintiq. But he also and he runs out with his Mac. He only prefers using the Cintiq as a Cintiq for like line work and like sketch and thumbnails. And then when he actually gets into the details, like rendering part of it, he actually uh, switches it over, so he's actually drawing on his iMac in front of him, and just because he doesn't like his hand in the way, which I thought was interesting. I definitely don't mind, but it's an interesting approach. Yeah, I guess it depends how you like to work, you know. Yeah, it took me a while to get about as good as sketching traditionally, uh, as opposed to digitally. I probably even I think I sketch differently digitally as well. I sketch a lot more like this, where I'm using big shapes instead of like line drawing stuff. Do a lot less of that digitally. Yeah, I thought it was strange too. Just kidding. Yeah, he does great work. His name's Ryan Yee. Does stuff for Magic, so I mean, it's definitely quality stuff. Alright, let's do more of these houses. Not getting my villageness in yet. Oh no. Sorry, I thought my computer was freezing again. let's see. What should I do here? Oh wow, 17. Well, shoot. So it's not going to be long before get better. It's like if you're starting now, and I know some people who had. Well, let's see. I didn't start doing digital stuff until I was like 20, 21. I don't know. But no, yeah. Start early and don't be afraid to push yourself, and you'll get some stuff. Yeah, just practice anatomy, practice composition. Yeah, just study, sketch constantly. I still like this one down here. I guess more standard village. I like this one as well. This mushroom idea. I think I am gonna go into the color version. It'd be good just start throwing color down. So. One thing I like to do is actually create a palette for myself. Only because this is kind of how I like to do things digitally. All right, let's see. Oh shoot. It's on the wrong layer there. This is some nice colors there. I'll probably try to grab something like that. Maybe even some more yellows. Can't spell. Let's see. I feel like I'm saying let's see too much. Oh well. Here we go. Some color reference. Actually, quite a bit brighter red. groove setup. Let's see. Oh no, I don't think you missed a ton. Just kind of working away. You have a different kind of mushroom house here in front. Maybe this one can be a frilly mushroom. Maybe like that. Let's see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some tea. Whoops. Ah, too much. Don't know what happened there. Graphics homework. Is that like graphic design? Yeah, graphic design isn't that bad. I actually worked at a t-shirt place where I had to do graphic design for apparel. Wasn't so bad. It's actually a lot to learn from design, like more standard design like that, that you can apply to illustration and concept art too. So if you think about it, concept art is essentially designing. I mean, just for a different purpose. Like if you get asked to concept up like a mech or something, you're gonna have to plan out and design how that would work. I guess it's a little different than graphic design, but still. I don't think I've ever enjoyed coursework of any kind, even art stuff. Hmm. Wonder if, yeah. Montage or embossing artists? Hmm. Do you know any montage or embossing artists?
No.
Yeah, I don't even really know what that is. Is that collage art? I don't know. Some, seen some pretty cool like collage art, but I'm not sure if that's the same. But I wouldn't know the names of the people though. You're the one going to school for it. How am I supposed to know? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Even know what embossing art is. I'm guessing montage is more like collage artist, but that's only a guess. Unless it's more specifically like design related, which I know less about. Hey Chris, you're back. Yeah, this is the more kind of toadstool village idea I was telling you about. Kind of like it, and I kind of like this one too. This one's like still kind of foresty thing, but it's more like a thatched human village than a weird like Smurf village or something. How big? Not super big when I'm at this point. Let's see, where am I? So this canvas is only like 2500 pixels wide, and I just made it so it's about 50% zoom, and it fills my screen. I'll probably, since I'm liking where this one's going, I'll probably take that and blow it up to, I don't know, maybe 5,000, 6,000, maybe more. I don't know. Also working smaller on this because I want to make sure it streams okay. But I think I could probably go a bit larger and it would still stream okay. Just moving some stuff around. I actually don't care for those two at the moment. Well, I just haven't played around with them enough. But I think I want to try to do a color pass on this one as well. I might actually try this one. color idea thing again. So I actually should have started it off with those as texture. At least that's how Fungus does it. And I did it the last time I did this kind of stuff. And it did work out nice. Alright, give me a second. Pulling up that video. Was it like a line drawing? I think that's what's happening here. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like a line drawing thing there. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a way to approach it. Some people like working that way, and it's really about what you like. If you want to do some more painterly things, that's cool. Just let's take practice to get silly. But no, one thing I would suggest to do then would be find a bunch of like master painters or like artists. Like some of my favorite is like John Singer Sargent or Anders Zorn or Abbott Thayer, and just copy their paintings. Don't trace them, but obviously, but just do a study of it, and that kind of helps you learn how to see how they approach color and all that stuff. And composition and value. So I'm just doing like some color wash here, just give it a bit more punch. Yeah, that's definitely definitely a way to approach it. I know other things that are really good to do is just study for an hour a day. So but make sure you pick something like whether it's doing a master study like that or doing value, or not value, doing anatomy study. What am I doing here? Cool. I'll probably be going for another 20 minutes. Figured a 3-hour session was a good time. Yeah, I like this one. Maybe I'll work them both up. Might do another one of these streams maybe next weekend. Maybe I'll pick up where we left off here, where we'll be leaving off here. Yeah, that looks more like the human village. The other one is like a fairy village or something. Oh, I forgot about a windmill, but maybe I'll do a watermill. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's actually my, I guess, first official stream where I actually told people about it. If they are into making games at all, I know what I started doing this for is actually a thing. You'll see Chris in the chat. There's Chris Gregan. Is for a thing called Fungus, which is a free to use visual kind of like storytelling add-on for Unity, which is a free. Well, you can use it for free. And so it's all free stuff, and you can kind of get into making games, and definitely good for artist types who don't know, if you don't know code or anything, but are interested in playing around. It's cool. So that's kind of what this is for, is some environment scenes that can be used in a game. So I'll probably make these available for anyone to use for free. There you go, Chris. I did my Fungus promotion. I thought I was only going to do one, but I might actually work both of these up for you guys. Kind of fun. Maybe we'll do some characters next time. Well, not next time, but after we finish these scenes up, maybe I'll do some character designs, which I'm actually much better at. But I like doing these. These are fun as well. Oh, that's right. And Chris is gonna do some live streaming of using Fungus, so kind of show you how anyone who's interested, how easy it is to use, and he'll use these art assets, plus some characters that I have Creative Commons open for anyone to use. I forgot about that, Chris. I'll be watching that one. I should actually probably look at a water wheel. I'm not even sure. What a cool water wheel. Yeah, that's good, cool. All right, so. Yeah, faces are tough. It's like faces, hands, and feet are probably the toughest parts. But there's only one way to get better, and that's to draw a ton of faces. Just draw faces all the time. Have a sketchbook on hand. Draw from photo, draw from life if you can. If have your friends sit for you, or just sketch them while watching a movie if you're hanging out or something. Well, maybe one of these days I'll do that character thing and talk about how I approach a face, I guess. If that's helpful. this right? I don't think so. Where are you from, Alex? If you don't mind me asking, of course. Oh, okay. I only just started doing gonna start doing workshops, and I'm here in Dublin and start my first workshop here in a few weeks. Hey, maybe I'll do one somewhere closer sometime. I doubt it. Paid lessons over Skype. Thought about it. I've dabbled with the idea of doing something on Patreon that might include something like that. If I did something like that, I would want to make sure that it was super affordable. I'd like to put as much free content out there as possible. That's why I like Fungus. Why I'm doing this piece is because it's about community and people learning together, which is great. Alright, 5 minutes left. Awesome. Well, at least I know how to have a supporter. If I did something like that, or what kind of stuff well, I'm assuming do you support anyone else on there? Like what kind of stuff would you look forward to on something like that? Oh yeah, Gumtree's cool. Yeah, I want to do more kind of tutorial stuff like that. There's some really good stuff on Gumtree. Some of my mates said that they really liked the ones by Andrew. I think is the guy's name. Follow him on Facebook, but yeah, he's got some really good stuff. Dave Raposa got some cool stuff on there as well. definitely worth checking out if you're unfamiliar with either of those. Cool. Well, I think that's time. I like where those ones came out. Pretty good work for a few hours. 3 hours work. It's pretty good. Alright, so I'll probably kick back up on this maybe next weekend. I'll see. Maybe even do a night session, evening session during the week. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Cool. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Yeah. See ya around.